know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not, okay? This is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl. And that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it, okay? And I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here, okay? You put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey, okay? Your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin popping, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Hey. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Okay, happy hump day. We're back for Basketball Wives. Hold up. I'm not lit well enough. All right. That's better. All right. Girl, now that I am good, we can discuss this foolishness. What's going on in these comments? Okay, hey, I'm glad y'all were able to catch a live as well. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now. I think Basketball Wives needs to go ahead and hang it up. Listen, girl, I ain't trying to hate on nobody hustle. I ain't trying to hate on nobody game. Okay. If you can get your paper, get your paper. I'm not hating. But ultimately, I feel like when we're talking about the product that we're getting here for Basketball Wives, they're overproducing. This fight, overproduced. Now, Brooke and Nia and Nori are actually on Twitter going back and forth, of course. We got to make it feel real. But I feel like they're, yes, fabricated bullshit. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why I feel like that. I feel like that because essentially the Dorsey sisters are receiving the exact same treatment I feel like they gave to OG. I'm going to pretend to be cool with you off camera, and then when we get on camera in front of the other women, I'm going to stunt on you and front you out. I'm going to play you like a soybean burger bitch in essence. Okay? So that's what it feels like to me. It feels like the Dorsey sisters got played like soybean burger bitches the way they attempted to do to OG on their season, their first two seasons, or whatever. Their first season, whatever. Okay. But I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all, this episode reminded me why Duffy works on my nerves and why I often don't feel that sorry for Brandy. Okay, hold up. I want y'all to make sure y'all putting y'all comments down below about what y'all think about this shit, because I feel like it's time for it to go, girl. If you're not going to give us an entirely new cast of people, then please just hang this bullshit up, okay? Because these are the girls that need the check, that know the game, that know what they have to perform, know what they have to give. And it's fugazi. And it's not giving, we're not able to really get enthralled. You remember the thing that y'all said that we were doing too much of? Shawnee got up there on television and told us that we were a little bit too involved. Well, now we don't give a fuck. Now it's giving, I'm reviewing it because Real Housewives of Atlanta and shit didn't come on this week. And, you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to get your check, I'm going to get mine. You won't catch me fronting about that shit, okay? But now that I've said that, let's go ahead and get into the notes of it all, shall we? Okay, before my drink runs out. Okay. Okay. Duffy's Vegas trip. You know, I had a lot of questions, right? Who's paying for it? VH1, is this in the budget? Whose house is this we're staying at? Because Nia said online that that was all lies and garbage. That y'all weren't all staying at that house. That wasn't Duffy's house that she rented out for y'all. Okay, that was one of the producers' friends or something like that house, and that the girls were actually staying at a hotel. See what I'm talking about? Like, if we're faking shit to this level, hang it the fuck up. If you can't get these women to all be in a house for a few days, hang it up, let it go, recast, let the franchise die. Like, I don't know what you need to do, girl, but this ain't it. So the first thing they did was Jackie's idea to go on a safari in Vegas to go see some camels. It was cute. Angel is still feeling a way about Nia's comment that she posted on her Instagram stories about, having out of wedlock baby shower food. And I thought that comment happened before she got to the baby shower. I thought it was before, or the gender reveal, or whatever the fuck it was. I thought that she had posted that beforehand, not during. But either way, I've told y'all before, and I'll say it again. Angel, you're mad at Rockstar, but because you are playing the role of an abuse victim, you're not going to blame him. You're not going to have issue with him for embarrassing you in front of your people for the umpteenth time, bringing out rings and shit that he had no intention on proposing to you with. You're really mad at him. You're really mad that you're pregnant for a man and he won't even marry you, and then he keeps dangling it in front of you. But then somehow you have to ask him if you can go on a girl's trip to Vegas, as if he's put a ring on your finger and that means he's going to marry you. A promise ring in your motherfucking 40s? A promise ring in your 40s. Okay. Angel, you're mad at Rockstar and you're mad at yourself. You're not even really that mad at Nia, but we're going to make it about her, right? Just like we made it about Jackie when Jackie just wanted to know if you were really okay and wanted the girls to make sure they were checking in on you because you didn't seem like you were that happy while pregnant for this ain't shit nigga who we all know ain't shit. But you thought it would be a good idea to allow him to shoot your club up, girl. I don't know how much money and success you need to have in order for you to have the self-esteem that you need in order for you not to put yourself in a situation to get pregnant by a nigga named Rockstar. Like, to be very clear, I feel like Angel put herself through the trauma of being pregnant by a man that has no emotional intelligence or capacity to take this time seriously or handle you with care. Because if he was, then you wouldn't be like this. You wouldn't be this agitated. You wouldn't be this annoyed. You wouldn't be this sad. You wouldn't have all those wrinkles under your eyes. Okay? Thank you, DeQuasia. How are you, love? Thank you for the super chat. I feel like the damage has been done to what happened with OG. And now they're trying to band-aid the situation by creating a reboot. It's not even a fucking reboot. They're just continuing on like the shit never happened. So Malaysia asked if Angel is mad at Nia or mad at the situation. And I appreciated Malaysia for that because I was like, oh my God, a dose of honesty. Thank you. When they all sit down to eat after, Nia says that, she really wants to apologize to Angel once again, and she will show her that that's not her. She wasn't trying to be nasty or mean or anything like that. And I'm like, Nia, I don't agree. I think you and your sister have very nasty dispositions, okay? Even though by the time we get to this episode, we're going to be on the same page, bitch. Look, I agreed with the Dorsey sisters by the time we get to this episode about the way these hoes is acting, okay? But ultimately, I still feel like y'all do have nasty, stank ass, fugazi ass, get in where you fit in, thirsty energy, which is why the rest of these women are not going to respect you necessarily. And it's hilarious because I feel like Duffy is one of the main people that's trying to give them this energy of they don't really belong, when she was one of the main people that I feel like got that treatment when she was on this show the first time around. You hoes have learned nothing. So Angel says Nia continued to talk shit about her to her man. And I'm just kind of like, okay, Angel, fine. Nia says, I felt ganged up on, especially when Duffy called Rockstar over, which was unnecessary and messy and reminded me why I don't really fuck with Duffy like that. Duffy says, I think your apology was fake. I think her apology was fake too. I don't think she thinks it was a big deal, but she's apologizing because she doesn't want to argue with y'all about a post on some stories that ain't even that deep, especially when she herself has, been thotting and bopping and has a child out of wedlock. Okay, like it ain't no real judgment when we didn't all did this shit, bitch. Okay, but I do feel like Nia was being nasty about it. Okay, Duffy gets up and throws it in her face that it's her birthday and she feels like, she over there trying to sneak diss her. And I'm like, why? Because she said that you told Rockstar, like you made the situation bigger than it was. It wasn't a sneak diss. It was simply how she feels it played out. And since we're having a conversation about it, I don't see why you're getting that upset. Duffy, sit the fuck down. Duffy is, hell bent on throwing her weight around. This is my trip. It's my birthday. Oh my God. Like, it's your party and you could cry if you want to, bitch, but you can't control nobody else. So, like, get over it. Everybody's grown. I can't stand when grown ass people act like motherfuckers is supposed to be curtailing their entire attitude and mood and, however they will handle conflict because it's your birthday. Bitch, I don't even fuck with you like that. For me to be, bending myself into a pretzel because it's your birthday. Like, girl, you are bringing yourself into this argument. I'm talking to Angel. Okay, I'm having a conversation with Angel who has all this smoke for me but don't have it for her man. Like, what? What? Nia and her sister talk to Angel alone, and they seem to get over the situation because Angel is weak-minded. So when Angel is by herself, it's kind of easier for her to get over the situation versus when she's around Rockstar or around the other women, she's gonna act like, I'm just so upset. Girl, be upset at your man. Be upset at him. He the one that played you. He the one that cracked your face at your fucking gender reveal. It was him. It wasn't Nia. Okay. Barely anybody at that party probably saw Nia's post if it wasn't for the fact that Brooke screenshot the shit and put it in y'all group text. That's the only reason all of y'all knew about that, because I doubt any of y'all really follow her like that. So everybody's trying to have a moment over this little bitty thing. They're trying to make the Dorsey sisters the outsiders because that's the easiest thing to do, specifically if they're trying to promote this sisterhood bullshit. And the sisterhood bullshit means we're going to be cool with each other, but ultimately we're going to have an issue with whoever the weakest link is, which is the formula for basketball wives, which means we're not doing anything different than we've been doing this entire time, which is why, once again, maybe they should consider hanging this shit the fuck up. Girl, I guess. When the girls get home, Angel tells Brooke what Nia and them said about wanting to apologize and wanting to move past it. And Angel, once again, I don't want an apology. I want some damn respect. Get it from your nigga. Okay. So Duffy is trying to throw French on British when they all meet up with French because she wants to talk to him about helping her produce an album. And I was annoyed that she was pushing British on him because I was like, first the fuck all, good and goddamn well that French Montana does not want to date no full black girl like British. Okay. He do not want to really date no full black girl, okay, with thick ass arms and shit like British. I'm sorry, but it don't feel like that. It feel like you want some, racially ambiguous, BBL body, with a skinny neck. Like, he didn't seem interested at all. And I didn't know why Duffy was doing that. Almost like, so did you think that if you were offering your friend to him in a sexual capacity, that meant he would be more likely to give you what you wanted? Is that what you thought was happening there, Duffy? Because you are very male identified, and for you to think that French Montana is your best friend, bitch, girl, really, if you think that, then that means your mind is gone in some respect as it pertains to who these men really are. So I'm looking at Duffy a whole bunch of different ways, but more so looking at her as like, goofy, insecure, male identified, pick me, wanting so badly to fit in with the people who probably called her a big goofy bitch when she was in school. If it were not for the fact that she was light complected, and now that she's gotten her BBL. And that's no disrespect, because I feel like Duffy's beautiful and Duffy's is extremely talented, but her energy still screams, I'm the tall, goofy bitch that doesn't have a lot of self-esteem. And so I, do a lot of shit to make niggas like me and for them to think that I'm their friends. And I will put them on a pedestal and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it feels like to me with Duffy. And I don't like that. Thank you so much, Tammy, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Okay, super sticker. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but y'all know about insecure, tall, goofy bitches, right? And it's not all tall bitches that are like this. I want to be very clear. And not all tall, goofy bitches are insecure. But I went to school with some girls that that were like this. Okay, they're tall, they'll be like beautiful, all of that, but for some reason I think the height and the way niggas respond to their height, and them maybe being goofy and lanky and not really having full control of their body at one point, or how to make that look feminine for them, whatever the fuck, like that causes some like insecure response in the way they handle other women and the way they try to befriend and be cool with niggas. It's not all women that look like that, but it's a very specific subset of black women that that are like this, and I've seen them, and Duffy fits the bill. Okay, now if it ain't you, let it fly. And if it ain't you, let it fly. But if you know a bitch like this, okay, don't act like I'm crazy. So, I mean, come on, y'all. Okay, listen. Anyway, but that's what Duffy gives. So when Duffy did that, I was honestly very like bothered. I was uncomfortable that she was like, she's fine. She has a nice body, nice little body, and she makes her money. She's a hustler, and da da da. Like, bitch, first the fuck all, you think I want to be with a rich nigga so he can know that I'm a hustler? Oh no, if I'm getting with a rich nigga, it's because I want him to take care of me. What are we even talking about? What am I fucking a nigga like Frisch Montana for if I'm not trying to be taken care of? Because a nigga ain't attractive. Box head ass nigga. He ain't attractive. This nigga's head is a rectangle and he got little bitty braids on it. Like, no. No, he can take that back to wherever it come from. I would have told her to stop, okay? But if it wasn't, and that's another thing, if he your friend like that, if y'all are so close like you claim y'all are, can you explain to me why you needed British to ask him to do the album with you? And then he was like, he would do the album with you, but then it seems as if you also had to agree to not quit being a DJ just yet. I'm also not too convinced that Amon really cares. Like, you're putting it on like, Amon really has an issue with you working. And I want to believe that Amon wouldn't come on this show and pretend to have an issue, because he doesn't seem like the type of guy that cares enough to do that. Like, I'm going to come on the show and I'm going to be there, but I ain't about to be doing all of this acting and extra shit with you. But who knows? Okay. Either way, the idea that you would get with somebody like DJ Duffy and expect her to have a baby and then just be at the house because that's what you want, that just all sounds dumb to me. It's 2022. And if you wanted a woman that was going to sit at the house, I feel like you could have married a woman that was in your own culture that probably would have went along with that easier than an African-American girl that probably grew up not having, who's going to like get it out the mud and it kind of grows into loving that about themselves. Okay. Y'all saw them little bitty braids. I don't know who did that. I don't know who did that for him. I don't know who told him that was cute. It wasn't. Okay. Not built like a box of cereal. Child, it's all a box. It's all a square. It's all a rectangle. It's all unattractive. Duffy FaceTimes with the girls back at the house to tell them that she doesn't want Nia or her sister to come to the show. British, Brandy, and Brooke were the only ones that showed up to Duffy's show. Seemed like a good show. She seemed like, seemed like she's a really good DJ. She know how to do, how to spin her shit. Okay, like she was having a good time. Let me not do too much of that because I'm doing another challenge and my body is hurting already. Okay. Jackie and Malaysia have a little time alone in a pool and talk about everything that Malaysia has been going through, and she wants to thank Jackie for telling her to go and get her children because it's really been of great help to her to have them here with her. And she says that she's in a really good place and she doesn't even want to fight with Brandy anymore. If it means that they can have a come to Jesus moment, she just wants to see where the weekend takes them. But she's open, and that's good to hear. Okay. Also, Jackie talks about how she has been not dealing with Doug coaching college ball too well because he has to be away even more than he used to be. And I imagine that she felt like this time in their lives would be for them. You know what I'm saying? Jackie is always with Doug, but I felt like, you know, women who sacrifice a portion of their lives so their husbands can have these very rigorous scheduled jobs and careers, those women feel like when they get to this age, there should be some reprieve. And now Doug is back coaching in basketball, and that's taking him away even more. So I feel like Jackie might be a little stressed out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Jackie, I think someone might have gotten into Jackie's ear and told her, "Hey, girl, hey, you're gonna need to give us a little bit more than messy Auntie Jackie this season. Okay, we need a little bit more from you, Jackie." And now Jackie is telling us that she and Doug are having issues when we feel like we've never seen Jackie and Doug have issues. And what I mean by that is not that they don't have issues, it's that they would not share those issues with us. Okay. Lady Lex, thank you for the super chat. His head shaped like Pearl off sponge. Thank you for that. It's very true. So the ladies talk the next morning. Jackie is hurting, and you know, she expresses that to all the women who are shocked because Jackie never expresses that she's going through anything. And now they all feel like, you know, they should basically be an ear for her when she needs it. Malaysia says she understands because when she was going through what she was going through with Gennaro, she had tunnel vision, and she apologizes for not being a good friend to Brandy. And Brandy starts crying immediately because y'all know this is like an orgasm. She's been waiting all this time for Malaysia to acknowledge her for the relationship that she feels they have, which I don't, you know, judge her for that because I know how that feels. But I also feel like I wish Brandy wasn't so codependent. But she says that Malaysia was a good friend to her when they were in a good place. And Malaysia says that she needed to be more open about what she was going through, but she didn't want to burden anyone with what she was going through, which I understand that. I'm that same type of person. Like, you also feel like, bitch, if I can check on you, why you can't check on me? Why do I have to call you to tell you when I'm going through something? If you know what I'm saying? Like, why does it have to be? But you know how certain friends are, you know, you got, that's why they tell you to check on your strong friends. Okay. But they hug and they cry and they say they love each other. And, you know, hopefully, you know, we can, you know what I'm saying, we can pull it together, and and Brandy and Malaysia can go back to being cool, at least not having no beef. But we'll see, because via social media, it hasn't really seemed like that. The sisters come downstairs and the energy takes a negative shift. Then Duffy comes back in all excited and bucked up from her previous night show. And and you notice they were in another place, right? Y'all noticed they were in another place? Y'all noticed we didn't see anybody go to bed? We didn't see anybody go see any rooms or anything like that. Y'all, if y'all can't have all these hoes in one house, stop playing with us, please. Like, just have everybody in a hotel like Real Housewives of Atlanta does. Why have them all in a house if they're not going to really be in a house? That's so stupid. So Duffy comes in and, you know, was talking about how great the show was. And, you know, it wasn't your last show, so we're not going to act like it was, even though you keep saying that shit. And then we find out that after Duffy had disinvited the twins, she then re-invited them via text, but they decided not to come. Duffy says that, you know, hey, y'all not about to keep coming at me at the same time, because Noria wants to know what the issue was, and Nia feels like, girl, we've already talked about this issue and resolved it, so why does it have anything to do with you, to the point that you don't want us to come out when you invited us? Like, what the fuck, you know? Noria says she feels like Duffy and everybody are being really cliquish, and Duffy says that she could leave if she don't like her and her clique. And Brooke says, you mad you not in the clique. That's the issue. And I'm just kind of like, y'all are too fucking old for this, first of all. Second of all, sister girls, let me tell you, it's been a clique. You were a part of the clique until you weren't. And now you're feeling away. And I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for you. Duffy says, once again, y'all, like I said, y'all could leave or, y'all can stay and we could chill or whatever. And, Naria says, bye, girl, or girl, bye. And then now Duffy feels like y'all disrespecting me in my own house and she wants to physically try to remove them, but Brandy gets in front of her. And I'm like, Brandy, they have security. There are a whole bunch of men with black suits on. Why are you standing in between them? Okay. Duffy's weak ass throws a paper plate. I was like, why are you even gonna throw something when you ain't really trying to do something? When you throw a paper plate, bitch, when you throw a plastic plate or some shit like that, you're not really trying to fight. You're not really trying to get into no tussle like that. You just trying to put on like you about that energy when you really, really not. Come on, Duffy, this is what I'm talking about, being fucking goofy. Like, why are you even doing all of this? Okay. And Brandy, get your ass out the way. Why do you feel the need to play security? Like, just because you one of the tall bitches, you want to play security? Go sit the fuck down somewhere. That's why you got hit in the head. We're going to throw a drink at the twins from behind. So they start throwing shit at her. Security comes in. Brandy gets in front of security to get between Brooke and the sisters that are being pulled, out of the door. The sisters throw something and hit Brandy on the side of the head. And Brooke is just like, yeah, that's right, bitch. Da, 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 da. And I'm just like, that girl was standing there trying to stop you from fighting. She got hit in the head with something. You saw it and then proceeded to still bark at those women as if you were going to be able to do something. And then you online talking about you talk aggressive. That's the way you are. And you took your moment and all of this bullshit. And I'm just kind of like, Brooke, if you feel like, hey, I'm acting the ass for a reality TV show. This is what I'm being paid to do. I'm being paid to act the ass. So that's what I'm going to do. I can understand that. I really could. I could. But I also feel like at some age, you have got to stop like getting physical, throwing shit and hitting people. Like at some point, you got to either read these hoes down or drink your drink and walk the fuck away. Like, we really don't need y'all to throw things and get into physical altercations at this point. Everybody's old. We're all old now. The ones who were watching y'all fight and were all kikied by that shit back then, we're old now and we grown women, and nobody wants to get into a verbal confrontation with a bitch and get hit in the side of the head with a glass. So I feel like that's too much. Y'all too old for that shit. And you shouldn't have been the first one to want to pick something up and throw it. Because your children are all 22, 24, 26 years old. You got 3 big ass kids, and you really on national television talking about I'm playing my role of being the old bitch that don't know how to control her emotions. So now I'm throwing shit. And thank God I'm on a reality show, because in real life, my fucking ass could have got sued for that shit. Yeah, they say Brooke's single now. She was talking about being newlyweds with that husband and going through IVF. And now we talking about she going through a divorce and that's why she needed this money. I knew that baby storyline didn't make no sense. Okay, what y'all saying? Brooke, Brandy, etc. is one of those tall girls that ended up getting gutted in the hood because they use their height as leverage. And in the streets, the bigger they come, the harder they fall. Okay, have y'all never heard the hood urban legend that out of where like baby shower food be bomb? Hell in my no, that's why I was like, it's not that big of a deal. I still feel like those sisters have that nasty energy. But y'all, as soon as I heard out of where like baby shower food, I was like, ooh, meatballs, finger sandwiches, wings, seafood pasta. Okay, like it's not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, like I said, be mad at your nigga for having a baby with you out of wedlock and keep ganking you with rings and shit. Oh my God. Brooke is old enough to be a sister's mama. Right. And throwing shit from behind when ain't nobody even talking to her, talking about she felt like they was antagonizing her. Girl, go to bed. Go. You too big. You too big and too old for that, Brooke. Come on now, girl. Come on. Like, yeah, no, it's absolutely giving, 9 motherfucking a bitch. It's definitely giving Evelyn Lozada. I'm gonna act a fool for these cameras and for these people so I can make sure I get this check. Thank you. And like I said, I would not begrudge you that if I didn't feel like at your big age, there needs to be another way to entertain these people and get your point across. And that's why you hoes need to learn how to read. You hoes need to learn how to read, and y'all need to learn how to shake up security, okay? If you want to give us something, shake up security. Don't be out here throwing shit at people talking about, I thought that would be better. What? Why did you think that would be better to possibly give somebody a concussion? And what you don't understand is that once you started throwing shit, then they was going to start throwing shit. That's why you don't throw shit unless you're going to throw your hands. Throwing your hands would have been better because security would have been able to break y'all up this time. They ain't playing with y'all last time. Last time they had y'all on some slick shit. This time, girl, we got all of the black suits there, okay? Crazy 88s. Shout out to Roxanne. Ready and available for you hoes. Big, tall. We got all of them. Okay. So that's what I feel. You better shake up security and get past some people if you're really trying to do something, throwing shit. Because people that when you start throwing stuff, people that's not meant to get hit. And that's why I wasn't here for that. And the first person that starts throwing shit, like you basically kick the door open for now everybody else gonna start just throwing shit, acting all crazy. Ugh. I didn't say their energy was worse. I didn't say it was worse. That's not what I said. But I still don't like them. But in essence, I don't like none of these bitches. To be very clear. You know, I be trying to give people a fresh thought. But everybody's giving me funky fugazi ass energy. Everybody. Brooke was doing the same thing with Drea. Brooke was being way too aggressive for a trivial reason. Yeah, and then she act like that's just how I am. Girl, that's not a good enough reason at your big age. At your big age, that is not a good enough reason, girl. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Well, bitch, how you are is wrong, and you need to grow up and get out of that. Y'all want to talk about somebody that needs to grow up and get out of that? Because that's all I got to say about that shit. About basketball wives. I hope Brandy okay. But I also want Brandy, to go sit her ass down somewhere because she's doing too much. Nobody asked you to be security for these people. That's not what you're being paid for. You want to be paid for being security, bitch? Be security. Don't be paid for being talent and being security. Okay. Now y'all want to talk about some other shit? Let's talk about some other shit right quick since this one happened after the show is already over. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about how Arionne. Okay, y'all make sure y'all like the video. Let's talk about how Arionne needs to grow the fuck up. Now, I just told y'all I feel like I want people to stop nanny boo-booing Arionne because Ellen Martell went on vacation this past weekend. At the end of the day, that lady got 4 kids with that nigga. They gonna have to become amicable and spend time with each other at one moment or another, but that does not mean that they're getting back together. And Melody Cherie got on Facebook and let y'all know that she may be sick with COVID-19, but she damn sure ain't getting back with no goddamn Martell hoe. It's over. The ship has sailed. Let it go. I honestly feel like to me, it's really uncomfortable for so many people to want them to get back together after how terrible he was to her. And it hasn't even been a whole year. Like, it hasn't even been that long. He's literally still on the show talking about her like she's the fucking devil because she decided to stop allowing him to abuse her. And y'all all over social media, all over the comments, y'all don't want them to get back together. Y'all don't think they can find their way back to each other, bitch, back to hell for what? Just because everybody likes to stay in relationships that don't serve them, just because regular women love to stay with niggas who ain't shit, just because y'all be okay with getting dogged out, cheated on, slutted out, disrespected in public and shit does not mean that every woman needs to take every fine nigga back because he decided to act right for 5 minutes. Stop doing that shit. It's not cute. Okay, with that being said, Melody said, my chef literally cooked me a delicious meal and dropped it off on my porch since I'm sick. And I'm so thankful because baby is hitting the spot. Okay. Y'all know she go back and forth. Brooke and Duffy were so aggressive. I'm on the twin side. I am too. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. This is Arionne. After leaving family vacation and catching COVID, then him slipping up calling you my name. I know you double sick. Take 25% off Eris Beauty. Discount code double sick. Girl, why are you even following Melody's stories in order for you to see them? Like, do you know how obsessed and thirsty and tired and bored? Like, don't you have to do some homework with your children? Don't you have to like make sure your baby's got what they need? Don't you mean, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your baby not putting that in his mouth right now. Like, don't you need to go take care of other things besides stalking Melody on fucking social media like a weirdo? Do you want to fuck her or do you want to fuck Martell? Which one is it? Because I low-key feel like you want to fuck her. Or maybe you just want to be her with your single black female ass. Like, you acting crazy at this point. And then you're trying to do a discount code to act like you unbothered and just trying to make money and capitalize off the situation. Miss me with that. If you was really trying to make money and capitalize off the situation, your ass would have been reviewing every episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville that has ever come out with the truth of where you were and what was going on with you at the time that the situation was taping, and then get paid off your YouTube. That's what you should have been doing. You should have been saving all of these lives that other people have been saving and making money off of. You should have been putting them on your YouTube and making money off of it so that you can monetize quickly. And then you can get up here and give reviews and give people the blow by blow based on what you know. That would be worrying about you and making your money and capitalizing off of this shit show of a situation. But oh no, not you. Not you. No, you got time to sit in your car, to sit at your house, to sit by the pool, to just sit any fucking where and stalk Melody and then get in the comments on social media and wait for somebody to bring it up so that you could be like, ain't nobody worrying about that. Y'all already know what it is. Girl, please go sign up for BetterHelp and get you some therapy. Get you some therapy. Get you some help, girl. Because this is sad at this point that you still doing this. That you still like, girl, when I tell you, like, because y'all, I do social media to make money. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't be in everybody's stories like that. I still don't be in everybody's stories like that. So I feel like you really like gotta be intentional about the way you following this woman and all up her ass. And I just want you to decide who you trying to fuck. Are you trying to fuck Martell or are you trying to fuck Melody? Figure it out for yourself. Because it seems like you need to get both of them out your mind and out your system and worry about your damn self. Worry about your babies. Worry about maybe procuring a man that will marry you and take care of your lackluster ass. And I say lackluster because you have nothing but looks going for you currently. I ain't seen shit else of value that a nigga will want to marry. And I ain't saying that it ain't there. I'm just saying you're not showing it. I ain't saying it ain't there. I'm just saying you ain't showing it, girl. Yeah, she want to be male. And it's weird. And I want her to stop. I want her to stop so very, very badly. Okay? Y'all know another thing I want y'all to do? Hold up. We're not... I'm going to say it, but we're not going to really delve into it. I want y'all to leave Tiara Mack, the senator from Rhode Island. I want y'all to leave her alone. I want y'all to leave her alone. I feel like if I have an Ivy League education and I'm a senator, I could twerk wherever the fuck I want to. I've already done my homework, bitch. Have you? Because I feel like people always want to judge somebody and they haven't accomplished half of what they've accomplished. Don't have the intellect, the understanding, the intelligence, or anything. But all you know is a senator isn't supposed to be twerking. Bitch, it's 2022 and they rolling back Roe v. Wade. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of those respectability politics. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you think class is. Nobody cares. Do you know why nobody cares? Because we're being disrespected anyway. So why give a fuck? Why not shake my ass on the street if I feel like it? Why not? Who am I being classy for? The whole thing is so I can be respected. They're not respecting us anyway. We're being disrespected anyway. Affecting us anyway. If they want to assault us, they're assaulting us. If they want to take away our rights, they're taking away our rights. If they want to make us have babies by the people who grape juice us, they're gonna make us have babies by the people that grape juice us. Girl twerking at the beach in a thong. The least of our fucking struggles and problems. But we see where y'all be, we see where y'all head be at. Oh my God. Bitch couldn't even get into Harvard worrying about that lady twerking. She look good too. I like her. They say she's queer. Don't get me excited. Anyway, outside of that, what I wanted to talk to y'all about, since we doing like Ratchet realities, a little love and hip hop ish. Let's hear what Jim Jones' mom had to say as she reacts once again to when Jim Jones told us that she taught him how to tongue kiss. Let's listen.
That never holds back.
Hold up.
You're a person that never holds back on anything that you have to say. How did you feel? You know I had to ask you this. When Jim came out and said that
L'Oreal
lip service, talking about, oh, my mother taught me how to kiss, and then was like, just kidding.
I thought the nigga lost his mind. When I said lost his mind, it's okay to say it, but say it the way, like, oh, my mother showed me how to kiss with her hand. Okay, that's it. You know, you have to show your kid. Yeah. Okay, because I don't want him to be out there don't know how to tongue kiss.
She's lying.
Now you got the real like, oh,
Mama Jones is getting down.
There's no incest over here at all. No. You know, but yes, a
girl,
lot of things
covert for sure.
My son in life. Right. Because I want him to be that man.
Yes. Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Did a great job.
Fighting, all kinds of shit. I'm rough around the edges, a little piece of leather well put together. I had to fight for everybody in my family. Brother, sister, cousin, uncle, aunts. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a no-brainer to show my son how to fight. It's a no-brainer to show my son how to treat a lady. Yeah. It's a no-brainer to tell me, keep your motherfucking hands in the pocket. Do not touch a woman. Yeah. Do not let any woman come to tell me that. I'll serve her because it mean you got a problem.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm your mother and I love you to death and everything. But he was taught a lot of things. But tell him how.
Tell him right.
Taught you,
yeah. Don't try to make me look crazy. You're a person that.
Okay. So I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all, I heard Jim say with her mouth. Because they asked with her hand, and he was like, no, she taught me with her mouth. She kissed him to teach him how to kiss. She's lying, in my opinion. And I feel like people have brought that up more than they would like. And I think they didn't think anything was wrong with it until social media told them that something was wrong with it. And now they feel like something is wrong with it. The truth of the matter is, there are some things that you need to let your kids figure out for themselves. Learning how to kiss is one of those things. Learning how to make love, learning how to, do anything sexual, they need to learn with a partner that they want to have sex with. They don't need to learn that from their mother, Mama Jones. He doesn't need to learn how to kiss from you. What was going to happen to him if you didn't teach him how to tongue kiss? The fuck are you talking about? You are teaching him how to be the man that you wanted him to be for you. You are training him up to be the man that you wanted him to be for you, which is why when he moved on to Chrissy and found him a woman he really wanted to stay with and be with, and not just some woman he was running through, you had such a big problem with it because you have been grooming him that entire time to be the man you wanted him to be for you, which is what a lot of single mothers sometimes do when they have unhealthy, covert, incestuous relationships with their sons. Look it up. It has nothing to do sometimes with physical sex, but it has something to do with the way they place their sons in the place of a man in their lives, which we already know she did that part of it because we watched it on the show. A lot of you young bitches, Mama Jones, I'm sorry, but a lot of you young bitches had fucked up childhoods and fucked up family members and taught you fucked up things. And you taught your kids fucked up things, and you don't know how to deal with the fact that some of the things that you were taught were perverted and messed up, and you gave that to your kid. And I wonder why. And then they're like, oh, you did a great job. Like, let's calm the fuck down. Like, don't get me wrong. Y'all know I got me a little crush on Jim. So don't even get me, don't get me wrong. Okay. Jim is not the worst out there, but also Jim has a lot of fucking issues. Mental, emotional issues, stunted growth. Can't have a full conversation about his feelings for shit. So you may have taught him a lot of things, but you didn't teach him a lot of shit that would help him in this life. Like, let's be real. Like, you taught him street shit, but now that he's a grown man and you don't have to physically fight and stab niggas and rob and all of that shit, now that you got money and you can just be a businessman and you need to be a good person in your relationships and how you treat people, yeah, it probably would have been better for a mother to teach you how to have self-control. How to have, how to have real security within yourself so you don't need to see women or other niggas as something to pin your self-esteem on the way a lot of you street niggas do. Jeez. He looks like he bathes once a week. Nah. Nah, Jim Jones strikes me as the type of nigga that always smells good. Like really expensive cologne and weed. But yeah. I think Mama Jones had him as a teenager herself. Yeah, that's why I said young bitches. That's why I said that. That's why I said she was young. That's why I said she was young. Okay. And also, it doesn't matter how young she had him. If you were teaching him how to kiss, then I'm having to guess he was in his at least 10 years old by this time, right? So even if she was 15, at this point, you're 25 and you're tongue kissing your son to teach him how to kiss. Nobody's method man. I've explained to y'all, if y'all missed that live where I talked about my little tryst that I would have for a good month with Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like a good little tryst with Jim. It would just be something cute. You know what I'm saying? He'd take me out. He'd be like, thug, we go shopping, we fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I cook for him, do some little cute shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of fizzle out at the end. You know what I'm saying? Good little month. Before shit get toxic. Enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? And then just send him back to Chrissy. Go back home. You know what I'm saying? Good little month. You know what I'm saying? Good little time. I'm sure there are a bunch of girls that have had themselves a nice little month with Mr. Jim Jones. Okay. He wine and dine. He take you down. Y'all have a good time. Y'all do a few parties. Y'all go shopping a few times. He dick you down. And then you send him on his way and it's over. And it was just a nice memory. Okay, Jim's a great guy. Okay. That's how you get the Jim's a great guy conversations. A lot of these niggas out here that women go up for, oh, he's not cheating, he's a great guy. Yeah, you fucked him, didn't you? Okay, listen, it's how I feel about it. Is Jim Jones your hall pass Monty? Who is lyrics? Child. We ain't got no hall passes around here. Ain't nobody hall passing on that. Okay. I don't know. Lyric can do whatever Lyric want to do. Okay.
You're a person that
it ain't no conversation. Like, let me know. Okay. But Lyric can do whatever he want to do. Did y'all see this? Since we're talking about Ratchet reality, I'm about to show y'all something else before I go. Right, I ain't trying to husband no Jim Jones ass nigga. Okay, did y'all see this? I thought they was getting a divorce. She looked so unhappy. She looked so mad at him. Like, why are you putting me on camera? I don't want people to know I'm with you. Why are you putting me on camera? Sleepless nights and all these things are all that fill my pain all the time. Oh, baby, all I do is think about the way you make me feel. Good baby, the dick. That's what I think. I think the dick is so real. That's what I think. That's what it's giving. It's giving the dick is so real with Stevie J. It's giving a nice width. It's giving a nice width. It's giving it likes the flex in your hand. Child. That's why I say y'all can't be worrying about these people because you don't know. These people be acting like they're not gonna be together, and then the next thing you know, you catch them out in the streets. You catch them out in the streets, girl. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Child, let me see. Bitch, he love me and he take care of shit just like you love me. You can't keep at my name out your mouth, bitch. Was mute. Okay. This is the Dorsey sisters going back and forth. Okay. Let me read them just for fun. Can I read them just for fun before I go? Let me read them just for fun before I go. Okay, because I found them. All right, so these are the tweets that Brooke Bailey and Nia Dorsey was going back and forth with each other about. Okay, can y'all see it? Is y'all good? Is we here? Is we live? Okay, let's do it. So this Brooke, bitch, he love me and take care of shit just like you love me. You can't keep my name out your mouth, bitch. Okay, you can't keep my bitch. You can't keep my name out your mouth. Bitch was mute for 13 weeks. Nia had said you need it. Remember, you got to support yourself out that divorce. Oh, shade. We didn't know she was going through no divorce. LOL, ma'am, I don't have sex. Yes, you fucked for 45 years and sell pussy. I bake and have business. They show on the show, as you saw, Malaysia and my shit. You ate my cheesecakes and you been on my dick ever since. Okay, what is going on? These conversations are giving, did you guys kitty click? Or like what's going on? Like sometimes arguments like between women when they say certain things, it's like, are you guys gonna fuck or what? Like what's happening? Like, cause it's way too much aggression. Way too much aggression. Bitch was throwing glass after I threw a plastic cup. It don't matter. You shouldn't have threw shit. And we still allowed you to attend the premiere party after you paid your fees. Y'all kept it cute in person. Because you know they're not about it. You know they're not about it. You know they're not about it. And Brooke, really, you shouldn't be about it at this age. Bitch, you bake and fuck for a living. Leave me alone. I can send you somewhere to slang those cheesecakes. Why you sending people somewhere? What is this? What is this? Again, lies. I was drinking out of a plastic cup. That's what I threw. Hoes want a pity party so bad. Nope, not getting it from me. No, plastic cup injured anyone. Okay, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. You started it when you started throwing shit. Okay. One of the sisters been selling pussy and the other one just got her husband back after he was out fucking other people in the Philippines and the city. Okay, let me just say this. All you niggas husbands fuck other people. That's nothing you should throw in anybody's face. All of y'all husbands fuck other people. That's not a read, bitch. Relax. And as far as selling pussy, bitch, this is basketball wives. You all have sold pussy to one degree or another. That's what y'all have in common. So I just kind of feel like, why are we trying to read and rib each other on shit that we have in common? Like our men cheating on us and giving our vagina to people who can provide, provisions. What? Bitch been DMing, tagging me since May 17th. You mean when you get tagged in the show stuff like everybody else, Brooke? Brooke, that's when, like, Brooke, I know what you're saying, but what she's doing is tagging you in the post about the show. That's what that looked like. Let's go through it. It looks like, yeah, this is all basketball wife stuff, right? Yeah, this is all basketball wife stuff that she's at girl by. Anyway, oh no. You started throwing shit first. You started it first. Y'all, Young Miami looks like British sometimes. It's weird. It's weird. I'm trying to see, is there any more love and of the hip hop that I may want to get into? I do not think so. The only thing I'm gonna leave you guys with is I don't know if you guys know who Blueface little weird ass girlfriend is, who got into that fight with her mom and with his mom and his sister. Do y'all remember that? I'm gonna leave y'all with this and I'm get the fuck off here so that I can go downstairs and get another drink and fall into a nap that will turn into sleep. Okay, so Blueface says ever since Chrisean got her tooth, she's been on one. So today, Chrisean decided that she was going to unscrew the fucking tooth on camera. And it has been posting all over social media. She says no tooth is gonna get in between her and her man. She took her tooth out for him. Now, let's start at him saying that she's been on one since she got her teeth fixed. First of all, the girl is in need of psychiatric help. So she's been on one, Blueface, and so are you with your soulless ass, okay? But I've seen so many crazy, like evil, demonic energy type shit around Chrisean and Blueface that I want to stop seeing them on my timeline, right? And then today she posted herself taking that tooth out, and I said, I don't feel like we as social media, we as the public need to be like, I don't think we need to be forced to see her anymore. I want them to stop. I want them to stop posting her. I want them to stop. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't follow her, y'all. I don't follow her. And she's on my timeline all the time wherever she's doing something crazy. And it's always y'all are giving celebrity and attention to people that should be in somebody's hospital. And that is dangerous to me. It is dangerous to me for you to uplift and make famous people who are mentally unstable and have been traumatized and need to be under the care of a psychiatric hospital or a physician. And y'all put them on social media for other people to, and for young people to see their behavior as normalized because you're posting it on social media on every fucking blog. Therefore, flooding our timelines with it, therefore normalizing it by showing us the same toxic shit from her and this nigga every time we see them over and over and over and over again. This shit is not funny. This shit is not entertaining. And it's mad weird when blogs post stories that aren't funny, but then put laughing face emojis in the fucking, y'all know, in the little content part. In the caption. It's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. I want to stop seeing her. She needs some help. I don't want to see her beat the other girl in the sink. I don't want to see her beating his mom and his sister. I don't want to see the sister sitting on the ground with her old man pass the fuck out, knock the fuck out. I don't want to see like Blueface in his house full of bitches. Like, I don't want to see any more, right, of this padded wall behavior that these young people are, partaking in, and then they're putting the shit on social media like it's normal, putting it on social media like it's something we should be digesting. I do not feel like this type of, yes, so disturbing. I do not feel like this type of disturbing behavior needs to be posted and sent throughout social media over and over and over and over again. It's sick. It's weird. I want it to fucking stop. Period. That's what I said. That's what I said. Okay? Like, it's not cute. It's not fun. Doesn't make me laugh. Okay? Makes me scared for the future. Okay? Woo! Everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. You ain't gonna find nobody fulfilling your fucking needs on these social media streets. It's sad. But anyway, you guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on BondyBlueShow.com. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will be coming to y'all with another We're Grown probably at the end of the week. We'll see. Okay. All right, y'all. Be cool by the pool.